Time now for that morning rush.
We start with Kristen Curry.
Good morning. More sunshine expected out across western and central New Mexico, but we're not done with the rain and snow just yet. There's a few spot showers out across the eastern side of the state, and this activity that we have coming in this evening into the overnight hours is actually a little bit of disturbance that's rolling out of southeast Colorado. All it's going to do is help keep those showers alive over the northeast overnight, but tomorrow I do expect more sunshine to come across the state.
We continue to follow breaking news for you this morning. One man is dead after shooting ends in a Walmart parking lot. Here's what we know so far. APD says around midnight, officers are responding to the Walmart on Carlisle when they say they found a man in a car who had crashed into a retaining wall outside the big box store. APD says the 26-year-old man was suffering from at least one gunshot wound, and he died from his injuries on scene. Police say the homicide unit is now investigating this. No word on a suspect at this time. We'll let you know when new details make their way into our newsroom. Fernanda.
Happening today, services are planned for the 12-year-old girl who was hit near her school last week. Eliza Justine Almuina was a student at Cleveland Middle School. She was walking in a crosswalk on Louisiana when she was hit. APD says the driver didn't see her. Her services are planned for 11 this morning at Church Alive on Golf Course in Irving. Her family is asking everyone to wear white. They say they want the service to be special and a celebration of her life. How friends are remembering her and how the community can help support the family, coming up in the 5 Facts. Back to you.
Happening now, New Mexico State Police are investigating a police-involved shooting in Hobbs. Here's what we know this morning. State police say Hobbs police were serving a warrant to a homicide suspect on North Coleman Street in Hobbs around 7 last night. Police say Jose Acosta sped off in a vehicle toward officers. State police say that's when a Hobbs officer fired a shot, striking the vehicle. Police say Acosta then lost control, driving into an electric pole and fence. Police say the police arrested Acosta and say they treated him for minor injuries on the scene. No officers were injured.
Also this morning, the investigation continues into an officer-involved shooting out of Los Lunas. So far, we know state police is the lead agency looking into this case. Police were called to a home in Huning Ranch early yesterday morning after someone spotted a man prowling in a backyard. Officers chased him. At least one opened fire, shooting the suspect, who was taken to the hospital. No word on his condition. Officers were not hurt. The Los Lunas officers involved are on admin leave this morning.
Happening today, a woman police say hired someone to kill her boyfriend's ex is scheduled to be in court. Roswell police say 56-year-old Julie Wasser's boyfriend, Dwayne Earl Clements, was accused of stalking and was arrested. Now, investigators say Wasser wanted him released from jail, so she set up a $2,300 hit on his ex-girlfriend who planned to testify against him. Police say the murder was never carried out because Clements backed out of the plan. We will let you know what happens today in court.
On to news happening right now. Chinese and South Korean state media are reporting North Korean leader Kim Jong-un met with Chinese leader Xi Jinping during an unofficial visit. The North Korean leader was in China from Sunday through Wednesday. He reportedly discussed his desire for better relations with the South and his willingness to hold talks with the U.S. We'll stay on top of this for you.
Happening today, Santa Fe's City Council will be meeting at the South Branch Library. According to the Santa Fe New Mexican, the idea comes from newly elected City Councilor Roman Obeta. He wants to bring city government closer to the South Side. He says residents there sometimes feel left out of council affairs. Among the items on the agenda include a report on what worked and didn't work with Santa Fe's new ranked choice voting system.
On to new news this morning. 3 visitors at Carlsbad Caverns are safe above ground this morning after their elevator stopped hundreds of feet underground. Here's what we know so far. Park officials say one of the secondary elevators at the caverns got stuck. The search and rescue team was lowered to the stranded car. They then moved each visitor to the other elevator through an escape hatch. Officials say the elevator became stuck because of a worn cable. They say until that cable is repaired, there will be no elevator service in or out of the cavern.
This morning, a former dean at Michigan State University is facing criminal, sexual conduct, and felony official misconduct charges this morning. Prosecutors say William Strample used his office to, quote, harass, discriminate, demean, sexually proposition, and sexually assault female students. The 70-year-old was the boss of Larry Nasser, the former doctor for Michigan State University and the USA Gymnastics doctor who sexually abused young girls for decades. Kristen?
Today's Metro Threat Index at a 4, looking at some patchy fog, especially in the northern part of the Rio Grande Valley this morning. So heads up for the morning commute. Breezy conditions this afternoon, about 10 to 20 miles per hour out of the northwest. No concerns, though, with the temperatures as we climb back into the 60s and staying dry today with more sunshine. Sarah?
This morning, a local lowrider owner is getting ready to defend his title as he prepares for car show season. Los Lunas resident Arturo Romero's lowrider is definitely one of a kind. To date, he's won 68 awards for it. Lowbot has a unique feature that's bringing in the awards. The front end and the back end open up like a book. He and his wife are now getting ready for another season. Soon he'll compete at the Lowrider Magazine car show, a couple car shows in Texas, followed by local car shows here. David?
New at 6, automakers are adding electronic safety features to vehicles. Car and tech companies are rolling out laser sensors, artificial intelligence, larger viewing screens, and cameras that can read speed limit signs. Now, many of the new features repurpose cameras and radar that are already in cars for automatic emergency braking and pedestrian detection. Kristen?
Time now for a check on your Wednesday morning commute. No crashes out there this morning, just a little slow Paseo eastbound towards I-25. Everything else looks great.
On to news happening today. All 6 Albuquerque area Jersey Mike's locations will be giving 100% of their sales to support Make-A-Wish New Mexico. It's part of the 8th annual Month of Giving fundraising campaign in support of local charities. Last year, Albuquerque Jersey Mike's locations raised more than $20,000 for Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, very
Cool.
cool. All right, you need to know.
We start with number 5 here. Take a look at this video. Today, the Lobos baseball team will head to San Diego for a 3-game series that starts tomorrow. They're packing a secret weapon. No, it's not a special bat, a favorite glove, or even a secret player. It's a grill. After losing the first of a crucial 3-game series against Air Force, the team felt they needed something just a little bit extra. For some reason, they told pitcher Christian Tripp to bring in his grill. So far, it's been working. The team's put a few more W's on the board, and they're now in 4th place in the Mountain West.
At number 4, there's a chance many in the metro will drive by a beat-up freeway barrier right above northbound I-25. This is near the Sunport. The DOT says they plan this summer to repair the barrier that's beat up so badly pieces of it are already starting to fall towards speeding traffic. It's one of the first things people also see when they are taking a right-hand turn onto northbound I-25 after leaving the Sunport. The reason it's in such bad shape, officials say, is because it did its job, stopping speeding drivers who made a sharp right turn onto I-25 and crashed into it. DOT says also, despite how bad it looks, the wall is not dangerous.
And number 3, warmer temperatures across the state today. Albuquerque back to the 60s, still fighting breezy to windy conditions, and a few spot showers out over the plains. Northeast New Mexico looking at more rain and snow overnight, but drier conditions expected tomorrow.
At number 2, CNN says it will step up patrols after police say a man was robbed, then shot by 3 men on campus. They say it happened Monday night outside Robert Matusi Hall. APD says the victim is not a CNN student. It was trying to get cash at an ATM when he was approached by the men. He was shot in the leg when he put up a fight and then had his truck stolen. APD says they are looking for video surveillance of the suspects and will speak with the man once he recovers from his non-life-threatening injuries.
And finally, on to number 1. Today, family and friends will gather for the funeral of a 12-year-old girl who was struck by a car near Cleveland Middle School, the school that she attended last week. The funeral for Eliza Justine Almuina is planned for 11 o'clock this morning. EPD says the driver did not see Eliza that day. That's when he struck her. He did perform CPR to try to save her. School friends say that she was a kind person with a dynamic personality. Her family calls her their princess. As of this morning, the family's been able to raise more than $10,000 to help pay for funeral costs. That does exceed their goal of $8,000. Again, the family is requesting that everyone wear white to her services today to honor her.